Hi, welcome to How to Repair. Yes, I'm not in the workshop, and no, I'm not playing with washing machines today. But if this technology was about years ago, my God, what a game changer it would make. I'm actually here in my friend's boatyard where he's actually cleaning a boat with a laser rust remover, and what a difference it makes. Some technologies are absolutely incredible. Before showing you a close-up of this machine working, I wanted to explain the type of surface area that we're working on. As you can see here, from many years of use, there's a large dent here. There's also lots of indentations on the steel where corrosion has taken place. Now, if I grab hold of a piece of 80 grit sandpaper and hit a fresh area, it does remove a fair amount, but it's not actually getting into the pits. If I use a wire brush and go over the same area, you can see it's starting to do a much better job. But again, it's not getting into the pits and still leaving some paint on the surface. And even if I get my Milwaukee die grinder here and actually go over a bad area, let's go up here. You can see that it does a brilliant job on the flat surface. But you have lots of indentations here where it's not been able to get into. We would actually have to spend hours grinding out all of these bits to actually get a clean surface to apply paint. Now, a shot blaster would do a much better job, and we would have to actually sheet the whole boat to make sure everything stayed in this area. Now let's have a look at the laser in action. Okay, I'm here with Tiago, and Tiago's going to do this area that we just tried, and I'm going to have to move away from the camera and just leave it focused here because I haven't got the safety glasses that he has. But he'll basically do a clean pass a couple of times up and down here. This is heavy rust. This has got paint on it, barnacles, and as you can see, it's very pitted as well. Let's see how well it does. Okay, now he's done this area, let me just quickly go through what we'll actually be doing. We will be hitting it again with a pressure washer just to remove any loose material that's on here. But as you can see, just up here, it has all become very loose. But if there are any areas that we need to redo after pressure washing, we will actually reapply. And if you have a look at the rust, and if I can break a bit off, that has got to be a good 1 or 2 millimeter at the top there, and it wasn't having a problem dealing with that. It has actually done a very good job, and you can actually see the old rivets here. You remember, this boat is 100 years old, and it was actually constructed with rivets rather than welding. Think of it as a high-tech light eraser. It fires a high beam of laser light at the actual steel, but the steel reflects the light, but the rust and all the residue on the hull actually burns off and it vaporizes. Okay, let's quickly look at the equipment and I'll explain everything. The actual laser source is created in the main unit you can see there, and it is oil cooled, allowing the machine to run continuously all day. There is also a compressor attached to it. This blows air across the laser head lens, making sure no particles actually get anywhere near the laser lens, as this would do damage to the gun. This is going to actually clean the boat, in my opinion, within 5-6 days. And this means that it would be ready for paint in that period of time. Can you imagine how long it would take to do a boat this size with wire brushes, grinders, We can't use shot blasters here because it causes too much dust and everything else. If you look at it in the background here, and I'm not turning around because I haven't got protective lenses on my eyes at the moment, because you do have to wear special safety equipment. If you were using this indoors, you would need a good extraction unit as well to make sure that the dust is removed. But as you can see over my shoulder there, because I'm looking in the lens and I'm fine, it's actually just blasting off all this rust into a vapor instantaneous, and any particles are just landing on the floor. Now, for my type of business, this machine is definitely overkill. It costs somewhere in the region of £6,000. But for anyone who's actually doing car body work, restoring vehicles, machinery, or even restoring boats, it is a serious game changer. Tiago is not only able to pass over the steel 1 or 2 times to get a perfect finish ready for painting, he's also able to sit down on the job and not have to slog away with a grinder all day. This is really beneficial, not only for the boats, but also for the employees. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please remember to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you wish, and I'll be doing many more videos on this in the future. Thanks very much indeed for watching.